Welcome back to another video. You meet me here at Pisgah National Park in North Carolina by this lovely river. And today's flow is going to be a little slower paced, hamstring focused. And you'll need 2 blocks, a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a towel, no worries. And blocks, if you could find something about this size, if you don't have blocks, that would be great. It's not necessary, but I definitely recommend having some. Today we're gonna start in a supine position, laying on your back. Have the strap right next to you. We don't need it just yet. Take a few deep breaths here. Breathing in through your nostrils and slowly out through your mouth. In through your nostrils. Pursed lips out through the mouth. Slowly coming into this present moment with me. So happy you're here. Go ahead and grab your strap, lifting up your right foot, hooking it underneath. Your foot will go straight up to the sky, pushing the ball of the foot up into that strap. You can have a slight bend in the knee if that feels better for you. And then collect both sides of the strap into your right hand, opening up the leg to the right side. Elbows are resting on the mat. Feeling that lovely opening in your hips here. Come back to center. Both hands grab onto either side of the strap, pulling down so your elbows are touching the mat. Again, this is why you may need a bend in that knee. And now grab both straps into your left hand, and your leg is going to go across your body. And you should start to feel a stretch in your outer right hip here. I feel like this always gets neglected, this little hip stretch. So it's always nice to get in there. Exhale, we're gonna bring your leg back up to the sky, lowering it down, taking away the strap, and now lifting up the left leg straight into the sky. Ball of the foot pushes into the strap. Something I forgot to mention the last round is your foot, the leg that's on the ground, the toes should be pointed up towards the sky. Helps deepen that stretch a little bit. Bring both sides of the straps to your left hand, opening the leg up to the left. Remembering your right toes are pointed up towards the sky. Back to center. Ball of the foot is in the strap. Pushing away. Should really feel that in your hamstrings. You can always pull your foot in closer if that feels comfortable. Grabbing hold of the strap in your right hand. Your left leg will go over your body, over to your right side. Breathing into that outer hip area. It may feel a little strange if you haven't really stretched that area much. But always listen to your body, never force. Next exhale, bring it back to center. You could do one final little push or bring your foot closer to your face here. Exhale, release the strap and your leg. Or come up to a seated position. Both legs are out in front of you. We're gonna bring our left foot into the inner right thigh. Right foot is out in front of you. You can adjust your hips here so your hips are facing your right foot. We're gonna lift our arms up towards the sky. Hinge at the hips. And slowly drape your torso over your right leg. Right now, I want you to just frame that right foot. Don't force or try to grab onto the foot. Just see where you naturally land. And we're gonna stay here for just a little bit. And see where our exhale can naturally take us. We force so much in life. But what happens if we let go of the reins a little bit and relax? Notice how your body may be softening ever so gently, leaning a little bit more closer to the leg. If you feel comfortable, you can reach for that foot to help deepen it just a touch, not too much. You can mess around, bring your torso onto the outer leg or inner leg, seeing where you feel the deepest stretch in your hamstring. Wherever you're at, walk your hands back up, and we're going to do the other side now. So left leg extends, bring the sole of your right foot into your inner left thigh, and again, you can adjust your hips here so they're squaring off over your left foot. Lift your hands up towards the sky, exhale, hinge at the hips, and again, go where you naturally fall. What can we take away from this? Can we think about in our day-to-day life if there are moments or experiences that maybe we can just loosen our grasp around and maybe just feel a tiny bit better and at ease? Again, you can move your torso to the right or the left, whatever is making your hamstrings sing. Enjoy. Grabbing onto the foot if that's in your practice to help deepen you just a bit more. On your next exhale, walk your hands back up. Both feet out in front of you. You can adjust your seating just a bit. And then we're gonna raise our arms up overhead and hinging over both legs now. Hopefully feeling a little bit looser. I'm not sure about you, but my hamstrings are always tight, no matter how much I stretch them. Every day I'll wake up and they're still tight. But that's why we practice. Open the body up to a new experience every day. Every day we feel different. All right. We're going to come on to our hands and knees in a tabletop position. Bring your right foot onto the outer edge of your mat. Go ahead and grab your block. For lizard pose, both forearms come down onto the block. You can stay here, or if you don't have a block, it's perfectly okay to be down on your forearms on your mat, getting deeper into the pose. But blocks are not less than. They actually help you get into better alignment from what I've seen and personally experienced. You can go ahead and move that block now off to the side. Come back up, still in lizard pose. We're going to turn our torso to the back, reaching for that back foot. And if you need a strap, go ahead and grab a strap. Lowering your left foot down, shuffling your right foot in just a bit. Grab a hold of both blocks now, so you're framing your front foot. And we're gonna do some half splits. So shifting your weight forward, bending in the knee, you'll inhale. And then exhale, shift the hips back. Front leg straightens. Your toes will point towards your face now. Again, shifting forward, bending the knee. Breathe in. Exhale, rock back. The blocks are great so you can have a straighter spine while doing this, so you're not hunched over. And then breathe in. If a full split is in your practice, go ahead and take that now. I could try on these rocks. You know what? Not too bad. See, and if you're trying to get into a split, blocks are great because you can start at whatever level. They're there to support you. And then as your body melts down into the pose, you can maneuver the blocks to your liking. Or you can stay in half splits. Both I feel a tremendous stretch in my hamstring. Wherever you're at, we'll move our blocks to either side now. Bring your torso up, hands on your right knee. So we're in a low lunge here. Your arms will rise up towards the sky. Hands meet in prayer, down at heart center. Twisting to your right side, your left elbow will hook your right knee. You can stay here, or if you feel comfortable, you can bend your toes, lift up that back knee for this high lunge twist, creating gorgeous lines, acknowledging the strength our legs have to give us these gorgeous stretches. Exhale, lower that knee, bring both hands down, come into child's pose. Come back up to tabletop. We'll do our left leg now. So we'll come up into lizard lunge, bringing the block between your palms, forearms come down. Sometimes I like to wiggle in this pose, feeling what makes me get the best stretch. It's different for everybody, usually. Go ahead and remove the block if it's there. Coming onto both hands. Our torso rises, looking back and reaching for that back foot. Again, you can have a strap here. Really getting into our hip area as well, opening that up. A lot of tension and emotions are held in the hips. So if things are randomly coming up, that's perfectly okay. I've heard before, issues are in the tissues. It's hold pretty true so far. Go ahead and release that leg, shuffling in your left foot, grabbing hold of your blocks. We're gonna do half splits again. So inhale, bend in the knee. Exhale, straighten that front leg, toes pointed towards your face. Inhale, rocking forward. Exhale, straighten that leg. If a split is in your practice, go ahead and take it. Again, I notice both sides, my sides are completely different. Usually this side doesn't really want to go for a split, but it's okay. Just listen to the body. Continue to rock back and forth, moving with your inhale and exhalations. Next time you rock forward or wherever you're at, you'll move your blocks off to the side. Both hands coming onto your knee, raising your arms up towards the sky, palms touch, coming down to heart center, twisting the body to the left, hooking your elbow, and gazing back. You can hook your feet, lifting them, your knee up for a high lunge twist. Or you can keep that knee down. Next exhale, we'll frame our foot, coming back to tabletop. Knees going out, and we'll sit back for child's pose. Come back up to tabletop. We'll walk the hands one handprint distance forward. Lift your hips up and back for Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. This should feel a little bit easier to get into since we've really warmed up the hamstrings. Bring your big toes to touch. Right leg goes up towards the sky. We'll exhale, bring the knee to chest. Gently placing your right foot down, rooting that back foot, coming up for warrior one. Palms touch, come down to your heart center. Opening up the body to the side of your mat. You can adjust that back foot for warrior two now. Gazing over your right hand. We'll shift forward. Palm goes up towards the sky. We lean back for reverse warrior. Breathing into your right side body. Coming back up to a warrior two. Leaning forward. You'll reach as far as you can, then bring your elbow down to your knee. Other arm goes down and up, overhead. Again, acknowledging our legs here that are grounding us, giving us this expansive stretch here. All right, we'll come back up for warrior two. Bring your hands to your hips. Adjusting that back foot, we'll step up to Tadasana. Breathing in, arms overhead. We'll waterfall the hands down. Grabbing onto opposite elbows. Swaying from side to side. Coming up for halfway lift, straightening the spine. Exhale, lowering the hands down, stepping your right foot, then your left foot back up to downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Left leg goes up towards the sky. Knee to chest, placing your foot down, rooting through that back foot. We'll rise for warrior one. Relax your shoulders. Palms touch, down to heart center. Opening the body to the side, adjusting that back foot. Warrior two. Breathing in and out. We'll reach forward, palm goes up towards the sky, leaning back for reverse warrior. Up to warrior two. Leaning forward so you can hook your right elbow or your left elbow down onto your knee. Arm goes down and up for this gorgeous side stretch. Gazing up towards the sky. Next exhale, we'll come back up to warrior two. This time, bring your hands to your hips, straightening your legs. We're gonna point our toes both to the long side of your mat. Have your toes pointed in just a little bit, heels out. We're gonna hinge at the hips. You can bring your block down. Forearms can go here, or if you don't need the block, you can put it off to the side. Have your hands touching the mat. Grabbing onto either ankle with both your hands. Attention going to your hamstrings again. Hey friends. Really working with you today, really opening you up. Palms come down for a halfway lift, spine straightens. Exhale, deepen in again. Noticing where your weight is shifting. Try to spread it out evenly between both feet. Exhale, bring both palms down, spine straightens, but this time lift your right arm up towards the sky, gazing at your right hand, making sure your weight is evenly distributed. Both palms come down, left arm goes up towards the sky. Hopefully you're feeling a little inner thigh stretch here. Exhale, lower both hands down, hands come up to hips, we'll rise. Shuffle your feet so your toes are pointed outwards. Bring your palms to heart center. We'll do Skadasana lunges now. So bending into your right knee. Coming back up. Bend into your left knee. And up. And we'll keep doing this. And little by little, you may notice you get lower to the ground. You can keep your hands here or bring them behind your back. Holding on one side for a little bit longer. Rising. Holding for a bit longer. Rising. The next time you bend into your left knee, we'll lower down, twisting our torso to face the front of the mat. We'll step back, knees go out. We'll sit down for child's pose. Coming up to tabletop position. Hands move forward, hips go up and back for downward facing dog. Lifting your right leg up towards the sky. Knee into chest. Placing that foot down. Anchoring your back foot. Rising for warrior one. Hands come, meet at heart center. We'll straighten that front leg, heel to heel alignment here, or I should say big toes kind of in alignment here. Hinge at your hips, draping over that front leg. You can keep your hands here or bring them back behind you for a reverse prayer, or your hands can reach forward. Again, not forcing, just seeing where your body naturally falls over your front leg for pyramid pose. We'll slowly rise back up wherever you are. Hands on your hips, we'll step forward, shoulders up and down. This next posture is a balancing pose, so make sure wherever you are, it is a flat surface. Wherever you're at is probably flatter than mine, for sure. Hands to heart center. Shifting your weight onto your right foot. Slowly your left leg rises up. Knee bent, staff position. Reaching for your knee with your right hand. Left arm goes back behind you. Gazing at that backhand. can stay here. Or hook your index finger around your big toe, extending the left leg. Or you can be here, holding your knee for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Shake it out. Lift your arms up. Waterfall your hands down. Stepping your right, then your left foot. We'll come up for downward facing dog. Then shift the hips up for high plank. Chaturanga. Lowering the body down and up for cobra. Exhale, hips come up. Left leg rises. Knee to your chest. Planting your foot down. We'll rise up for warrior one. Palms touch. Down to heart center. Straightening that left leg. Hinge at your hips. Again, you can keep your hands here at your heart center. Reverse prayer as you lower down. Or up. Whatever feels best for you. Remembering not to force, just see where that torso lands. Wherever you are, rise up. Unfurl the hands wherever they're at. Palms to heart center. Stepping forward for our balancing pose now. Again, making sure you feel grounded before you shift weight into your left foot. Right foot bends, rises up. Hands at heart center for staff pose. Grabbing hold of your knee with your left hand. Right arm goes back behind you. Gaze follows. Stay here. Or hook that big toe, stretch the right foot. Wherever you're at, hold for 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Coming back to Tadasana, mountain pose, palms forward. I invite you to close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths here. Acknowledging all the beautiful lines you created today. Bring your arms up, waterfall them down. We'll bend the knees, sit down, coming to a seated position, basically. And vertebra by vertebra, we'll lower our backs down onto the mat, outstretch your legs so you're laying flat, palms up towards the sky. Bring out your arms to a T if you have room. If you don't, just bring them out a little bit further than right next to your body. Bend your right knee, crossing it over your body for a supine twist. Making sure your right shoulder blade is on the mat as you gaze to your right palm. Knee coming back up, straighten your right leg. We'll do the other side. Bending through your left knee, going over your body to the right side, gazing at your left palm now. Next exhale, coming back to center, both legs are down on the mat. Now we'll take baby's pose. So bending both your knees, grabbing hold of your feet, swaying from side to side. Happy to feel a little bit more stretched out now. You can stretch one foot out while bending the other leg, and vice versa, stretching your right leg, bending your left. Getting some final straight line hamstring stretches here. Coming back to happy baby, releasing your feet. Both legs come down to the mat. You can take any final poses here. If you feel like you need to get a stretch in another area, go for it. But we'll meet in Shavasana, our final resting pose. Witnessing anything that's come up during these stretches and releasing them as your body melts into the ground. When you're ready, roll over to one side, coming up to a seated position. Thank you guys for flowing with me again, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.